just finished doing a call with one of the pre-meds that watched this channel and reached out to me, and so I wish her the best of luck with her application. Amazing applicant, is going to do so well. And I just wanted to say, like, kind of the stuff we were talking about. It's like to remember that all of you guys that are doing your applications right now, it seems like, and I was in the same shoes, like I was worried about every way I worded something. Where should something go, in which category? Should I include this experience? Should I say this? Am I talking too much? My sentences too long, too short to word choices? And realizing that I think in the end, like, these do some of these do matter, but in the big picture it's less important. Like these perfect things, like to realize that whether or not you include an activity or don't include an activity, or you include a different activity, it might make like peanuts like difference. It's just like thinking about like your different application is just talking about you as a totally whole person. It's whether or not you include that one volunteering experience, or instead include the different one, or you want to include leadership instead. It's just that it shows like overall this is you as a whole rounded person. Maybe it shows that you're passionate about these different things. It shows that you're really passionate about these things, but you're also a well-balanced person who loves writing, who loves music, who is has this difficult life experience that you overcame. And then get a sense of, hopefully, that you're just giving a sense of you as a person, and just envisioning what kind of person you'd be as a future part of a medical school class. So hopefully that brings comfort to some of you. What else? And to realize that every single one of you has your own things that make you really, really special. Don't discredit yourself. Realize that, I remember being really anxious on, what is it called, Student Dart Network, Premed 101, everyone's posting their stats, and I'm like always thinking about, am I good enough? I mean, heck, I'm feeling that right now as I'm going through residency applications, wondering how other people are, like, guessing that so many people are so much better than I am, and trying not to. So anyways, giving this advice, and I don't really think I have a lot of solid advice. I always acknowledge that I don't know. I'm not part of the admissions committee. I have no idea. But these are just things that, like, wishing someone who went through the application without, like, not knowing a specific doctor to review my application, and not having a direct family member go through the process. I remember thinking, like, any person who was willing to chat with me or offer some sort of advice was really helpful. So, but make sure that when you're gonna ask lots of people, and if you have the fortune to talk to different people, everyone's gonna give you slightly conflicting advice, and everyone's just telling you this from the goodness of your heart. And so there's no right way to do things. So someone might tell you to, this is a good example. We were talking about including shadowing, clinical shadowing or not, and someone told her that shadowing is like not a very meaningful activity, don't include it. And then I was like, well, I included it. I thought it was really meaningful. I think it's just kind of in the context of whether or not how this experience fits in with your other activities, but also how much it spoke to you. So I agree with the feedback this other person provided, that it's a very passive activity, shadowing. You're not a leader, you're not organizing, you're not volunteering, you're just kind of hanging out there. But for me, it was very pivotal. It was just kind of part of the experiences that convert my interest in the medicine. So I included it. I also think I had room to include it. So if you don't have room, don't include it. If you have room, want to include it, you can. You have room, still don't want to include it, that's fine too. So it's just like, realize that all these options are probably all fine, and you'll be fine. People who do that, any of these three options can still end up in medicine. Doesn't really matter. And and I just, maybe today I felt impressed, and I'm trying to where she had this awesome dream, this really noble dream, and lately this week I've been feeling a bit detached from my own dream, how I ended up here and stuff, and I know that was a big thing. That's how I ended up here. That's how it's kept me going. And so I just need a bit of soul searching again to remember that passion that ignites me, and hopefully that's something that keeps you guys going throughout this application process too. So anyways, I'm starving. It's 8 o'clock. I should go eat. Bye.